this week, October 2nd, new in-game event and promotion starting tomorrow, which is actually today, but we're so damn early in the morning because I'm a degenerate who streams at 5:17 a.m. It hasn't been announced yet. So October 1st, we got the Dark Moon Fair returning. That's already back. October 3rd, which is today, Battleground bonus event, PvP Brawl, Turbulent Timeways Burning Crusade, and then a new promotion. I'm guessing this is the new like Amazon Prime monthly thing. I don't think we got that yet this month. That's probably what it is. And then this new in-game event available. What could that possibly be? I have no idea. I wasn't expecting a new in-game event. Has anyone... I'm guessing it's happening after server resets today, but I haven't seen anything about it yet. Black Temple is back. Yes, it is. We'll do it for sure on the stream. October 4th, Eastern Kingdoms Cup. Oh, the racing. That's right, racing. Dragon riding continues in Azeroth. And then October 5th, Blue News. All right, we'll see what that's all about. Continue forward. Warcraft has the most news at BlizzCon. Surprise, surprise. I mean, it is the golden child of Blizzard. I don't care what anyone says. World of Warcraft's still king, okay? But his message also reads that Warcraft will have the most in total. So that also means, you know, Arc-Knight Rumble and all that shit. That's also considered part of Warcraft. And where is this news coming from? Well, someone tweeted out about this. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's the whole layout of BlizzCon and how it looks. And somebody tweeted out, they're like, why the fuck does Warcraft... Why does World of Warcraft have the smallest area? We're giving Overwatch 1/2, you know, it's not really 2, but it's a 2, a whole Hall of C. Hall B is all Overwatch again, and then Diablo gets Hall A, and then Warcraft looks like it's split up. Well, Mr. Mike Ybarra himself responded to that concern, saying, it's just the way the team did the graphic, I understand your point, but Warcraft and WoW have the most news this year. We're excited to see y'all. I mean, look at that. That's just exciting. That's exciting. And yeah, I'm not surprised. It is an expansion year. We're expecting, you know, an expansion to drop for World of Warcraft this year. So, of course, I think it's going to get the most news. There's also the return of the Chosen One. You know, Chris Metzen, he'll be doing the announcements and everything. So there's going to be a lot of hype around the Warcraft stage. So if anyone is there, you know, please... you know, wear double panties that day because they're going to be blown off. That's how I feel about it, and I'm excited for it. I won't be there, but I'll be there in spirit. The Netherwings are returning. Yes, don't forget, your Netherwing Drakes are returning. We're going to be getting more customizations for them as well, but there's storyline behind why they are returning. So I didn't know this, but evidently the Netherwings are the way they are because Neltharion took some of his eggs to Draenor. Right? And then the shattering happened, you know, that tore Draenor apart. And evidently, Netherwing of Outland kind of tainted the eggs, creating what we know today as the Nether Drakes. I had no idea there was an entire lore story behind these things and why they are how they are. But part of what's happening in 10.2 is Viranoth and Rathian are venturing out to find more dragons to help them fight against, you know, Farak and all the shit that he's doing. And evidently... they're going to be getting the Netherwings. The Nether Drakes. So the Nether Drakes will be coming all over us, and they'll be joining us in the Dragon Isles. They're going to settle in a cave over here, and they'll officially be, you know, reunited with their dragon kin for the first time in lore history. So that's great. All we really care about is we're getting more Netherwing customizations. So that's always good. Nether Drake. I keep saying Netherwing. Moving on, Farak, we just talked about him a little bit. All the dragons united against him. For what? For the raid, of course, and everything else. But what do we care about? We care about the damn loot. And evidently, Farak, as a boss, is going to have three, not one, not three very rare trinkets. 3 very rare trinkets. Ultra drops, this is good. And the extremely rare item that you're looking at here, that's just the mount skin. So, you know, the Farak mount skin, the one that's the lighter red, the dark, the Shadow Flame version of Farak, that is going to be your AOTC mount. But there is a regular looking version of Farak that's going to be an extremely rare drop that you'll be able to get. Yeah, it's a mount that I'll never get as well. But again, there are 3 very rare trinkets with very high item levels. The item levels have been fixed right now, dropping 483 in Heroic, 470 in Normal, and 496 in Mythic. So we're going to be pushing close to 500 eye level in this next patch. Damn, that item level freaking bubble's starting to blow up. Yeah, still waiting for a beacon. Yeah, so am I. So am I, you know? Drops are drops. And RNG is RNG. I'm glad that the what's it called? The legendary weapon, the axe, is not going to be a drop. It's going to be like some type of quest item that you got to go off and get a bunch of accomplishment shit to get. I'm sure part of the quest is going to be killing Farrak, but it won't be something that drops, which is good. It fights against the RNG gods. There's a mannequin charm toy. If you ever wanted to become a mannequin, maybe you're some kind of peeping Tom who wants to stand in the window of a store and watch people walk by or transmog themselves. I don't know. Evidently, World of Warcraft has become a safe haven for peeping Toms and furries now. It's not my same WoW. It's not the WoW that I grew up with. But it is still WoW, so I'll continue to play. Yeah, there's a mannequin charm. You ever wanted to be a mannequin, this is your chance. This is your time. It's unsure of how we're going to get it. Nobody knows really how we're going to acquire this thing. But as of right now, it is being put into the game, and we'll find out. We'll find out, all you crazy people out there. Last but not least, the DPS charts. Here we are, entering October, what is probably the final month of patch 10.2, and finally, it happened. As they say, I've said it before, I'll say it again, no king rules forever, my son. The unholy DK has been unseated by the ultimate scaly furry Augmentation Evoker. Yes, Augmentation Evoker has taken the top spot. Unholy has dropped it 2. Demo is now 3. Frost DK and Frost Mage rounded out the top 5. Yeah, it happened. It happened, boys. It happened. I know it hurts to see it, but you knew it was inevitable. No one's ever stayed at the top forever. Affliction Warlock Devo. We got some, mixing up here. Our Frost and Fire are doing really well for mages. Warlock's always, Demo, Affliction doing really well. Poor Monks sitting there in the middle somewhere. Elemental Shaman in the middle as well. And then, nobody's playing Balanced Druid. Why does Ret Pally keep dropping? I feel like every time we look at one of these charts, oh my god. That knock is so freaking... Ew, Burning Viking, how's it going? Jesus. Yeah, Havoc Demon Hunter sitting here as well. I mean, I don't know what to say about Ret Pallies. I feel like they've been dropping the whole time. But let's go see some boss damage. And boss damage, there's still one true king. Mr. Unholy gets back to the top. And Augie sitting at number 2. So these two are battling it out. I mean, we saw overall damage was the last chart. Now we got boss damage, which is more important, of course. We got Unholy sitting at the top. We got the 2 Warlock specs and then the Mage rounding out the top 5. Fire Mage flips with Frost in this case. Feral Druid sitting there as well. Marky Hunter. Is Marksmanship Hunter the best hunter? It is, and it's sitting in the middle. That's an interesting one. So both DPS specs for Death Knights are better than the first DPS spec for Hunter. Wow. Wow, Arms Warrior not doing too bad either. Man, look at that. Evoker's got 2. 2 up here in the top 10. Look at that. Windwalker Monk taking a shit near the bottom. Fury Warrior also horrible. Havoc Demon Hunters, I feel like, have not had a good expansion. I'll be honest. I feel like Demon Hunters overall, they just haven't had the best expansions. It hasn't been a good time for them.
You sticky pig who?
What the hell was that? Okay, moving on. Big movers of the day. Let's see. We got 2 spots. Of course, we saw Og move up 1. Unholy down 1. What do we got here? Feral Druid moving up 6 spots. And then that's it, really. 4 down is the biggest mover down. That we saw, and that's Destro Warlock. All right. Not too bad. Not a lot of movement, but yes, we did have a flip at the top. Unfortunately, it happens. And Furries rejoice. You are now back at the top of the DPS charts. Congratulations.